New show that Scope is producing called Art Asia, which is at Midtown, which is all Asian, for all of Asia, not just Japanese or Chinese. I think those are the trends in what collectors are looking for. What Bonnie addresses is much more academic in what people are creating, but
which will be seen.
Yeah, and
you're already at the fairs. It's what already what is
Right.
likely to happen is that dealers are bringing what they are assuming is already has a market to sell, especially in these times. I would have caught one of my concerns that happened over the last few years where the art market became such a frenzy is that the consensus process in a way was bypassing museums. It was going from the gallery to, or even the auction houses to the collector, and consequently young artists' work or different countries of work was jumping very high, and yet they hadn't had a single solo museum show at a significant museum. And that was something that concerned me over the last few years, and I'm hoping that maybe that trend will reverse and realize that it is important for the scholarly, the academic, the placing of this work within the continuity of art history that is important.
I mean, the Nada Fair, one trend with that show, my show, is that it's all of some of the youngest and most important emerging artwork that you're going to be seeing for the next, hopefully, 50 years or something like that. But Art Basel, the main fair, tends to take galleries from Nada every year. So Nada is definitely a fair that you can go to and see artwork that will eventually be in the main fair. So it might be a good chance to get it before it's really expensive.
This is really a question for Virginia, although from the other fairs you may know from your other gallery owners what response there's been. How much do you feel your sales are the week of the show, and how much is it where you've developed people who showed an interest and contacted you later that resulted in sales?
I would say that in the shows it's a matter of contacting and building relationships. There are sales that are made during regular, normal shows. In 2006, it was a little different. We did the Bridge Fair on Miami Beach, and I have never seen anything like it. I can only say it was like a feeding frenzy, because people were buying everything, and that is not normal. Normally, when I do the Art Americas fairs, or I've done Art Miami in the past, and Art Palm Beach, it's your own clients come in, because you send them invitations, and they often buy because they know you and you already have the relationship. But it's really meeting people, talking to them, finding out what they collect, what they're interested in. And sometimes you make a sale at that time, sometimes it's 6 months, a year, 2 years later. But the shows are, often the dealers will take an artist that they really want to promote, not expecting to sell it necessarily, but to build the reputation of that artist, because it's a great way to have people from all over the world see your artist. So we have done one-person shows. Like when we did Art Americas, we did a one-person show of a Mexican artist. We did a one-person show of a master artist, Gunther Gerzo, where we were there strictly to promote that artist. And that sometimes happens in the fairs during, Basel and the satellite fairs. But it's both. You make sales at during and after. I don't know what the percentage would be. It's different each time.
Well, this marathon is just the beginning of this very busy season, and I wanted to check if any of our panelists have any last words or pitch about your why you should all make time to visit these fairs. Yes, let's not forget the fun factor. No final?
Well, Design Miami really tries to be a venue for cultural exchange, and that's why in addition to the gallery program, we have the design talks in this space, which are free to the public, the satellite exhibitions, and the Designer of the Year award, which is culminated in an installation that's designed specifically for our show inside the tent. And so, we have a cafe inside. Like, we're really welcoming and excited to have everyone. Our dealers are experts and are really looking forward to December, to speaking to all of the collectors and people who are interested in learning more about design, and in maybe starting design collections. But yeah, I think it's a really great opportunity to just come to the different areas of Miami which have experiences cultural development and really just get involved in what's going on. It's a wonderful chance for all of us here.
Nada.
I guess I would just remind you that NADA is free and open to the public Wednesday through Sunday. So, I hope that you can make time to come back and tell people to come over. It's no problem getting in.
I did want to say something. Red Dot is opening on Tuesday the 2nd, and from 6 to 9 p.m. it's open to the public. From 3 to 6 it's a VIP preview, but everybody can come from 6 to 9. So you can get a head start before Art Basel opens the following day.
And with Bridge, it's opening from 12 to 6 for VIPs, and then from 6 to 10 for the general public. So come and hope to see you there.
And for those of you who've been asking, how do you get to know, how do you get plugged in? Well, it always helps to be a member of the Museum of Contemporary Art. In fact, you can drop our name at a gallery and you'll get noticed. However, if you do want to be able to have all the different ways that MoCA can help you access what's happening, do see Adrienne Starr, our membership manager. Adrienne, wave. And she can tell you all the ways you can get plugged in. One of the things at MoCA is we are there, especially for our MoCA Shakers group, our young professional. It is the entree into the art world. We help demystify the art world, not just for the fairs, but the entire world for you. So do come to MoCA, come to all the museums and alternative spaces, go to Gallery Walk tonight, be the ambassador to all your friends. You are now in the know, and I thank our panelists, and I know that I will be on roller skates so I can make it to all of you. I'd like to thank Legal Arts for setting this up, and the City of Miami. I think that this is a great way for you to have Art Basel and Art Fair preparedness. Thank you.
Just one quick, of course, thank you all so much for coming. I find it so encouraging that each year this program grows by so many new faces, and I think it's wonderful for Miami, and of course the rest of the year, all of the Miami artists who benefit from the increased interest in investment that all of you make into our artists and our art culture and community here in Miami. I want to thank the city so much again for partnering with us, our panelists for taking the time to travel here and be here today when I know this is the final days and they're super swamped. So it's a very big deal to us that they make the time to come down. And of course to Bonnie, who was a wonderful moderator. Very thankful to her. And I know we're going to just read out quickly. For those of you who stayed, if you have your little raffle tickets, we're going to call out the numbers and you'll have some free passes. Some of them are VIP passes. So facility.
I must get in some equal time.